Okay, so let's look at another type of example. Now here I tried to be a little bit tricky with you, but I'm pretty sure you can figure this out. Because what I've done this time is I've actually put the 6x on the right-hand side as opposed to the left-hand side. Yeah, tricky, tricky. But here's what we're going to look at. There is a way that we have to do this to do it correctly. Because let's say the first step is you say is to subtract the 6x from the right-hand side. And then you come over here and subtract 6x over here. But I want you to look what happens when you do this, because what we're going to do is we're going to say, all right, so you have gotten rid of that 6x on the right-hand side, so let's just delete it and get rid of it. What you'll notice now, though, is that there are no other numbers over here for you to work with. So essentially, the right-hand side of your equation is gone. It's just not there anymore. And if you imagine it like a balance beam, if one side, put my hands in the picture there, if one side of your balance beam is just gone, then it's going to fly up in the air and the other one's going to go straight down. And so you have to have something on both sides to keep it balanced so it doesn't go way off. And if you take away the 6x, then what you have over here is nothing on the right-hand side, which means that side of the balance beam is going to get shifted. So you can't do that. You have to have something on both sides of the equal sign, which means this 6x here has to stay there. We can't touch it. But what can we move? What we can move is actually this 3x on the left-hand side. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to move this 3x from the left-hand side over to the right. Now remember, this is another imaginary positive here. So we need to get rid of this imaginary positive 3x by doing the inverse operation, which in this case is a minus 3x. Now, if I take away this 3x over here, then I still have the 15 left, so that's good. All right, so let's do this with you guys. So underneath my 3x, I'm going to put minus. I'm going to drag over my subtraction, my 3, and my x. And that's going to cancel out the 3x. Remember, if you subtract 3x from the left-hand side, you also have to subtract 3 from the right-hand side. So we'll drag over our minus 3x on the right-hand side as well. And you can see that, again, this step right here, they're both balanced and the same. Now I can just perform the actions. I can go ahead and 6x minus 3x leaves me with 3x down here. I bring my equal sign over, put it right underneath there. And what do I still have left over here? Well, I've still got this 15 that I haven't done anything with. So I'm going to bring the 15 straight down, and I'll put my 15 there and bring my arrow down, showing that, oh, that's not the arrow down. There we go, that's an arrow down. To show that my 15 here, and so 15 equals 3x, we're going to go ahead and stop there because, again, we don't want to, well, I mean, we could solve it later, but I just want you to stop there to make sure that you're able to at least combine your terms.